Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, autoimmuneanswers.com, and I am super excited to get you this. Just came up with it this morning, and it's something that we're going to be starting very soon. So, years ago, I had this anxiety problem. I think you know, if you've been following me at all, had a terrible anxiety problem, terrible sweating hands, sweating feet, sweating body problem. And over the course of a few years, doing my medical intuitive training and getting sessions, I actually fixed it. I got rid of all that anxiety. I can do anything I want. I can be around anybody I want. I can hold hands with my wife. I can do anything and feel totally comfortable, and including making these videos. And I no longer have a sweating issue either. So I was thinking about it, and I'm getting ready to release my End Anxiety Forever No More Sweaty Hands full training and classes and sessions and everything I've got about how to solve this problem. And one of the things that I realized was, when I was doing this for myself and having it done for me, I was getting a lot of medical intuitive training and sessions, and I was getting a lot of treatment on myself. It was called integrative manual therapy, the work of Sharon G. Mateo, a medical intuitive who I studied with for 10 years and 110 classes. And then something really cool started happening as I came up here to the Pacific Northwest, and I was doing healing distance sessions, working with people over the internet and over the phone, and worked with another medical intuitive, Richard Bartlett, and Matrix Energetics, and developed and used a lot of stuff over those years to help people with their healing, even if they weren't physically with me. And when I worked with Jen's dad, Tom, I worked with him over about 3.5 months as he was helping fixing up our house out here. And so in part of the exchange, it was amazing having him fix up our house. But part of the exchange was I said, Tom, I'm going to work on you every single night for about an hour or so. And we solved a bunch of stuff for him, a lot of chronic conditions. He was so much more relaxed. He could lay flat. He didn't have sleep apnea. His coronary arteries were no longer blocked. They had a small, like 30% blockage before. They weren't blocked anymore. He didn't snore really much anymore. His arm quit having numbness. He felt looser and better than he had even since he was a teenager. And then he went home back to Indiana. And he told me, Ralph, I want to still have sessions with you. I want to have a session every day, but we'll do 5 days a week instead of 7. And so I said, okay. And, I was already used to doing sessions at a distance, and usually those are done once a week or so, or once every few weeks. And people would have a session and then go away and do some of the stuff I asked them to do. And then I would see them again. But when people see me in person, we could do 20 hours in a week. And for a very chronic, significant medical type condition, it's really cool to do 20 hours of sessions in a week. I've seen miracles just with that full intensive way of working. So in person, it was something I could do. Lots of treatment, continuous. At a distance, I was used to doing it once a week, although I had one person that worked with me every day for a while at a distance. And so with Tom, I decided, okay, let's do it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it just as if I was doing it here with him on my table. And we had remarkable results. And of course, if you know me, I test and retest things to see that something's different. And I would do like the right side of his body and then have him test, and the right side was all loose. And then I would have him do the left side of his body, and the left side was all loose. And it was like, wow, I was getting very clear that I could do anything I do in person, I could do it at a distance. And so as I was thinking today, like, how can I best get this End Anxiety Forever stuff to people? Part of it is getting treatment. And so what I'm going to do is do a session every single day for 30 days in a row. It'll be about 10 to 15 minutes. It'll be on a live call, and then you'll be able to keep the video. And it'll be 30 days in a row, just as if you're with me on my table here in the Pacific Northwest, getting sessions from me. And we're going to go through all these parts to get to the root causes of what's in the way of anxiety and sweaty hand issue, sweaty feet issue, anything that makes you uncomfortable. It can work for depression and all sorts of conditions that you might have been trying to fix up or change for years. And so it's going to be part of my End Anxiety Forever full masterclass and training and video sessions coming up in a few weeks. But for right now, I'm going to do this one part. And so if you want in on this, it's going to be a very special time with me. And you're going to be helping me create it. So because of that, I'm going to offer it at a very reduced price. It's $37 for a whole month with me, 10 to 15 minute sessions every day for 30 days in a row. And you'll be able to keep the whole series for as long as you want, and you can use it every day. You could even run it in the background continuously and notice what changes for you in your life. And then I'll be asking for feedback and asking you how it's going and what's different for you. And we'll be creating this together. So if you want in on that, you can go grab the link. It'll be a special opt-in form here. You'll leave your name and email, and then you're with me. And I'll be telling you when it starts. It's going to be starting next Monday, bright and early in the morning. And so I'm going to be closing registration down this next Sunday. So today is Wednesday, and I'll be sending this in an email to you in just a moment. And then join me. And by Sunday night, midnight, I'm turning off the registration, and then we'll be starting on Monday. And you can watch it live, or you can watch it later and have a session every day for the next 30 days in a row. And as part of a thank you, because you're doing this with me, for those of you that do it with me, because of that, I'm going to give you a special gift. And what it is when the End Anxiety Forever, No More Sweaty Hands full class training sessions becomes available in a few more weeks after that, then I'm going to give you that whole course at a very, very, very reduced price. So so I haven't marked out the how much it'll cost for the whole class and then what the reduced price will be, but it'll be a significant decrease in price for you because you've helped me with this this series, this 30-day thing. So I'm calling it Ralph Sessions, and it's for you. And I hope you join me. Go ahead and click the button. There should be a button somewhere down here, somewhere up in here, and sign up. And $37, a whole month with me. And I will see you guys on the inside very soon. All right, bye now. Enjoy the view.